the seated lat pull down. So this is an alternative to the cable that we have over in the other side of the gym. And really all we need to adjust here is the pad height, and we do that by clicking on this yellow button here. So anything on these machines, if you see it's yellow, it's adjustable. And we can move that up and down. So you want to be able to get your feet nice and flat on the floor and then lock that in place so that when you pull, it doesn't move you. Once you've taken hold of the handles, you're going to stay tall like a helium balloon's pulling you up towards that ceiling, and then you're going to pull down and it brings you out a little bit. So if you can see this, you won't be able to see it from this angle, but actually it pulls you out, which makes it a little bit more of an upper back exercise. Now, what I would recommend is that you play with how wide you go on the handles. You've got about 6-7 inches to play with. Some people, because if you've got a wider structure, if you're a bigger individual, you're going to want to start wider and end wider. However, if you are a narrower individual, you're going to want to start narrower and end narrower. If you start too wide and it pulls you out, there's a chance that your fist goes outside your elbow and it can actually turn into a bit more of a tricep exercise. So play with your hand width to make sure that when you're at the bottom, you've got a bit more of a vertical forearm. So what I mean by that is, imagine this forearm was a pint of water. If it's pouring one way or the other, you're going to tip water out of it. So you want to try and end with it slightly more vertical. So again, I'm fairly well practiced on this now. So when I get to the bottom, my elbows are underneath my fists. I'm staying up nice and tall. And then as always, I control the weight. The weight doesn't control me. That's lat pull down.